Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I am Karinix and today I'm going to be doing this look right here. I really love it. What made me want to do this fall inspired look was Colourpop's quad with Kathleenlightsxcolourpop. So it's based around this right here. You see that? Oh, love it. So that's what made me want to do this fall inspired look with that Colourpop color called Kathleenlights by Kathleenlights. And it's very, you know, dark vampy lips, lots of gold cranberries, and smoky eyes. You know, that nice fall, since it's fall and we love it. And yeah, so I really hope you like this look, and I hope you like my channel, and please subscribe.
Hey everyone! So what we want to start by doing is priming the face. I am using the Maybelline blur+smooth primer. I just put dots all over my face, as you can see, and I begin by taking my fingertips and just doing circular motions so I can press that primer into the skin so I can get the best application once I put on my foundation. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the NYX eyelid primer. Here I'm just going to take a concealer brush, and with that concealer brush I'm going to start putting some eye primer on the eyelids. And then after I do that, what I'm doing is I'm just taking my fingers to blend it all out. So I'm going to do that for both eyelids. Sorry, it's so quiet. Then I'm going to take one of the colors. I forgot what the name is, but that's from the Colourpop quad with Kathleenlightsxcolourpop. I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and just put that all over the lid to prime the eyelid. Well, not to prime the eyelid, but just as like a base color, so when I put the bright colors on top, it'll go on smoothly. So that's what I'm doing right here. After that, I'm going to take the Star eyeshadow, which is the color Kathleenlights by Colourpop. It's based around this eyeshadow right there. And what I'm going to do is that I'm pretty much just going to put that right in the inner corners, as you can see right here. You really want to focus this on the inner corners. You don't want to go past your crease. And you're just gonna pretty much put them on each eyelid, obviously, and just focus it on the inner corner. Well, not so much the inner corners, but like the inner third corners, and just pack that color on until you can't pack it no more. Then I'm going to take that color right there. It's like a cranberry-ish, reddish, I don't even know how to explain it, color, and you're going to put that in the inner part of your eyelid. As you can see, I passed my crease, so I'm just smoothing that out. You want to make sure that you don't pass your crease, and you're just going to pack that in the middle. Right now it's looking a little crazy, you know, the colors are not blending in together, but I promise you by the end of the video it will definitely come together. Then I'm taking that middle shade from the Vagas palette. I think it's called Desert Sands, and I'm just putting that in the outer V of the eye and doing little circular motions and then blending that into the crease so we have no harsh lines, and so that those three colors blend together beautifully. And I'm doing this with a blending brush. The polka dot brushes that you're seeing me use is from a kit from BH Cosmetics. I'll make sure to list it down below so you can check them out. I love BH Cosmetics, very inexpensive. Now I'm taking some more of that cranberry color from the Vagas Lights palette and just packing that on. And I'm doing the same with the Kathleen Lights color. I'm just packing more on just to make it more intense. If you want to make it more, you know, you can add as much to your liking. You don't have to put as much like I did, but if you want it very intense, just keep packing that on. And right here I am using a e.l.f. shader brush. It's like $2. No, I think it's $1. And let me tell you, it is the best. Alright, now we're going to take that color from the Vagas Lights palette again. That's called Bada Bing. I'm using another e.l.f. brush. I believe that's a crease brush. I don't know. And what I like to do is I like to, after I dip my brush on the eyeshadow color, I like to just blow it and blow off any excess powder. You don't want to take your brush and then dip it into the powder and then have it be so just too much on the eyelid. That's how you can easily make mistakes, and you don't want that. Because that is a dark color and it's very hard to fix mistakes on the eyelids when you're using a dark color. And you're just kind of making a little V shape on the outer V of the eye and just focusing that brown color bada bing there. Now with a fluffy brush, this is an Eco Tools dual-ended brush, we are just going to, oh, got a phone call from the babe. So when you see me talking, that's me on the phone with the honey. But we were having a little conversation. I was taking some more of that Desert Sands color and pretty much blending out the crease so everything could look smoky-ish and just, you know, no harsh lines. And that's what we want. We want everything to look blended and no harsh lines, and that everything looks seamlessly beautiful. Now I'm taking the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation. This is the best foundation ever from the drugstore. I'm in the shade 103, and again I like to use that same method where like I use my primer where I just put the dots all over my face, except for I'm not going to be using my fingers to put on my foundation. Well, yes, to, you know, dot it on my face, but not to blend it out. I'm going to be using an Eco Tools buffer brush, I believe. I think it's actually called the buffer brush. And remember, friends, when we are putting on our foundation, when we're buying foundation, you want to match it to your neck. You don't want to match it to the color of your face. So, yeah, because then it will just not look very pretty. And I know that right now it looks a little too light, but it's not. I'm very, very, very pale at the moment. No tan for me this summer, but as I add on more products, it's all gonna come together, I promise you. But that is the color of my neck, so I have to match it to my neck. Alright, so I'm just buff that foundation in and bring it down to the neck, because it's important to match your neck to your face. Can't stress that enough. So important. Alright. Now we're going to take this Maybelline concealer. I forgot what's the name of this one, but I will list it down below. And then I'm going to go over top with that with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This one I know because this one's my favorite. I mean, I like the other one, but this one's my top favorite. And pretty much I'm going to take a e.l.f. concealer brush and just blend that out. Blend it from my nose and my forehead and under the eye and on your chin, and just blend. That's what you want to do with everything. Blend out your eyeshadow, blend out your concealer, blend in your foundation. I had to like stop and think about that one. You just want to blend everything out so it can look as natural as possible. And seriously, that concealer is amazing. I really love it. I really love both of them, but the Fit Me, the one that I put over top the first one, that one is the best. I just love it for drugstore. Dancing, because I had music on, of course. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Under Eye HD Setting Powder. This is really good for when you're going to take pictures with an HD camera. I just do not have a different under eye powder, so I used that one. And it's my first time trying it, and I really like it. I'm going to keep trialing the HD powder this whole week, but so far I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. And then now I'm going to take this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm just going to set my face, because I did set my under eyes first, but typically I would set my face first and then my under eyes. But, you know, I forgot. And then we're going to take some more of that Bada Bing shade from the Vagas palette, and with a flat definer brush, I'm pretty much just going to smoke that under the eyes. And you really want to focus it everywhere under the eyes and connect it to the outer V corner of the eyes. And just smoke it out to your liking. I didn't smoke it out as much, but I made sure that it was visible and that you can see it and that it was connected. That's very important to have it connected, at least for my liking and for this one. Then I'm taking this Estee Lauder Quad, and I'm taking that lighter shade. Let me just tell you, my friend gave me that little, oh, not quad, sorry, little eyeshadow set. She gave me that when I went to the city, and oh my gosh, that little white shade is beautiful. Look at that. We're putting that in the inner corners to highlight the inner corners, and we're also going to put that to highlight under the eyebrows. And by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did do my eyebrows off camera because it was too hard on camera. Now I'm taking this Jordana Black eyeliner, and we're just going to line our eyeliner. And then we're also going to put eyeliner on the top as well. There we go. And I just like to pull up the eyes so it's easier and I don't poke my eye out. Because I've done that, and let me tell you, it's not fun. Now I'm just taking that L'Oreal Carbon Black, voluminous Carbon Black mascara, and we're just rubbing those eyelashes. Why is it that, is it just me, but I always make funny faces when I'm putting on mascara? Like, does anyone else do that? Right? I don't know. Look at my mouth. Oh my god. And then, of course, we're going to do the bottom lashes. I was debating whether or not to put false eyelashes, but I was like, not for this look. Now we're going to use the e.l.f. bronzer and a Real Technique brush. I love, it's just called the sculpting brush. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm pretty much like semi-bronzing / contouring. It's a really, really, really light bronzing shade. So I couldn't really heavily contour like I normally like to, but you can kind of tell. And you know, we're just going to bronze up the forehead and the sides of the temples of the face. Just to even out our skin and make everything look seamlessly beautiful. Now I'm going to take that blush from Milani. It's called Luminosos. It's so pretty. It's like a coral, light coral shade. And I'm taking again a blush brush from that kit from BH Cosmetics. That brush set from BH Cosmetics. I really love that brush set. It's the best. Seriously, I'm going to have to link it down below. Now we're going to take a fan brush from e.l.f., the Tiki bronzer from Hard Candy, and then we're going with the highlighting shade from Colourpop and just highlight the cheeks, the nose, and then with my fingers, that's the one from Colourpop. It's called Wisp, my favorite. I love this combo so much. I love highlighting, like, every time I see Declan Hill and Amra, her highlight, oh my gosh, it's like, oh, I just died. Like, their highlights is like life. So, glow. Now I'm going to take this lip liner from Jordana. It's a red lip liner. I decided to go for it's like a dark blood red lip. This is not as dark, this lip liner, but the color that I chose to put over top is like a dark blood red. It's called Avenue from Colourpop. It is the best liquid lipstick ever. And it's only $6. $6. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. It's awesome. You just want to be careful though when you're using dark liquid lipsticks. And even if you're not using liquid lipstick, if you're just using a regular lipstick, you know, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to just go super gentle and careful with it. And then there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.